I wondered, what will we do? We've been in this journey for Bernie, and we now have to accept that that's over with. Here we are 4 months later, and we're trying to figure out what's next. And I started remembering what I saw while I was out on this journey for Bernie. My goal was to alert, inform the Black community about Bernie Sanders' work. And I've been in so many communities across the country, and it was like all the same. There was blight, there was poverty, beyond what you would think America could have. And so I'm now trying to figure out, how did it get to this point? How do people live in this condition and nobody cares? And so I start trying to figure out who has been in the leadership. And I find one common denominator: the Congressional Black Caucus. They're not serving these people. They're letting them down. They've been there for years and years and years. Despite the growth, the poverty triples it. So I started trying to figure out, why in the world are blacks Democrats? Because when I look at what is taking place, it doesn't matter if it's a Detroit, Michigan. It doesn't matter if it's a Flint, Michigan, a Kalamazoo. Wherever it is, it's poverty. Now, you know what we're going to do, Black Men for Bernie? We're going to change this. We're going to inform people. We're going to ask them, what if you knew? What if you knew your poverty rate was 30% in your community? And there is no hope in sight, because you keep voting the same people in who knows that you don't know the difference. But now we're teaching you. We're informing you. They have failed you. You're going to see the poverty rates 30, 35, 40%. You're going to see that they don't even show up for work. Come on, people. We can no longer be that group that goes into the polls and just vote for someone because they have a D by their name or because they're black. We have to be better than that. So here's my plea to you. Black Men for Bernie is going to stay we're going to stay on the grind. We're going to keep informing you. We're going to bring you facts. And what we know is this: where they believe that you're stupid, you're ignorant, that you're lazy, you're going to rise up. Because I know this. I was lazy. I wasn't involved in this political system before March. But now I can never go back to sleep. It's time for all y'all to wake up, get in the game. Let me talk to you all that are 45 and up. You have to make sure your mother and grandmother understands why your life is difficult now. Because the people that you believe are gonna bring jobs, opportunities from the federal level have failed you. Not for 4 years, not for 10 years. Some of them have failed you for 20 years. And the only time they show up, now they have you trained so much, they don't even have to show up. They can put a sign out knowing you will vote for them. Come on, people. We can't do that. Here's my pledge to you. We, me, you, will hold every elected official accountable. Here's what we must do. We must no longer be political slaves to any party. We must look at people, look at their policies, look at their principles. I'm with you if you with me. 2016 does not have to be like the other years were. Let's show up. Let's show out. Let's make a difference. Let's not be racist and think that we have to vote for a black person to get change. The Congressional Black Caucus, when I show you the evidence, they've betrayed you. They've played you like you were stuck on stupid. But you're going to get informed. Me, other young brothers and sisters, we're going to continue to give you valuable information. And don't just trust us. Look at it. Search it out. Investigate it. But when you find it to be true, when you go to the polls, send them back where they want you to live. They have made too much money, too many bad deals, and never think about you, your grandchildren, your ancestors. Game over. Congressional Black Caucus, we're putting you on notice. Because all I want to do is let people know you failed them and you done it across the board. And moving forward, our community no longer belongs to you. We're going to look for the best candidate. We don't care about parties. We care about people.